Let's load on my camera in a second.
Yeah. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, New England representative. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do, man? Shutterworth the God, a.k.a. the GOAT artist, a.k.a. Lauderdale Boss, a.k.a. Head of the Terminator Southern Division, straight out of South Florida. Yeah, you know what it do, man. RingGameRadio.com. Oh, and make sure y'all check out my fucking article, interview I did with Shout Out Miami, man. You know, it's on the Twitter. I might have to repost it again, but y'all check that out. Dropping gems and bars on niggas, you know what I mean? Get a little recognition. Shout out to the squad. You know how we do. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Ring Gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You already know who this is. Your boy King P. Bodega people. They got box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's get it, man. Special night. Undisputed type of podcast.
Yes,
We're undisputed of the podcast. So,
yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Of course, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's motherfucking fly? It's your boy, Conscious Pilot, the West Coast Avenger. Number one contender preparing for liftoff. Destination. Somewhere we're getting some fish fried. Let's get it. Ring it radio. Let's go.
You see, he'll probably be remixing on the spot, you know. That's what it is.
Let's get it.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Shout out to the comments. What's up, Deontay? Hope you good, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, salute Dante Jones. What it do? Hey, man, I seen you with the comment on the hashtag rap video, man. What it do? Salute, man.
Yeah, man. Salute, though. And last but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yo, what's good? You already know who the fuck it is. It's your boy Ron Top 5, Chicago's own in the building, nigga. We here. Southside, what's good? Dade, stand up. Broward, stand up. Florida, what's good? U.S., what's good? Worldwide, what's good? Hell no.
Yo, this nigga Rome stupid, yo. But yeah, though, that's Rome Top 5, aka Chicago win, because he leaves these niggas in the breeze, man. Can you dig that? So yeah, man, we got, definitely got a good show for y'all tonight, man. Finally, man, because I know, in our previous cast, whether it's on the boxing cast or the rant cast, motherfuckers always ask us, well, what do you guys think about Crawford and Spence? Crawford and Spence. And, LB be like, well, goddamn, yo, it's like, is Crawford watching boxing? Like, goddamn.
But see, I know y'all the hardcore fans. It's just, we finally getting a fight that niggas want, so y'all just can't help it. But today is fucking Spence Crawford. Like extravaganza, all this shit you want to talk about Spence Crawford, go ahead. Everything is Spence Crawford today. So just get it out y'all system. Sorry it took so long, and some niggas would consider this fucking early, but
this is early. Here. This early. This definitely early.
Yeah. It's early. The motherfuckers is thirsty for this shit. But let me salute everybody else in the chat. What it do? Earn with Hearn, Eric Kane, Chris Brand. What it do? And Deontay Jones, salute, and I know everybody else still gonna be coming through, so that's what it is. So y'all start. I'm gonna chill because I'm tired, nigga, balling today. Shit, y'all go.
This nigga's always balling though, but yeah, though it's obviously this fight it's been a long time coming. And before I go into that though, I gotta say though, like y'all been been leaving some interesting comments on our videos lately. I know. The videos that he got from Alicia and for Tony Harrison, they doing good shit, and then obviously the cast that we did for Fulton and Monster, that's some good shit. Actually I gotta read one of the comments that we got, because that shit kind of made me laugh a little bit.
Word, damn. Right.
Yeah, there was a cat called Literary Pharaoh, and I think he mentioned that, I think he said these guys sound ghetto as fuck though, but they got content. I was like, hey, I mean,
that's true as fuck. Hey, shout out that nigga. What's up?
It's barbershop talk. This is barbershop talk. That's all that is.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. Yeah, no, I took no offense to that. I'm like, okay, that's
like Pat said, this is real talk. Where if shit's real, we talk about it. Hell no.
Exactly.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That used to be the tagline for like a good minute. Like that's that OG 2018, early 2019 Pat opener. Like, yeah, that shit.
Yeah, that's it. If shit's real, we talk about it. That's what it is. So yeah, like You know, there's no matter how we talk about it, like you do at least recognize, like, you know, we got some things, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man.
Salute to Lukey. I see you. Yeah. Hey, we talked about that fight enough last time, but
Yeah.
You're still right.
And then Henny God, my ghetto gourmet niggas.
Dog, man, I'm in like need of like a great home cooked fire ass meal. Like I ain't had like. So you saying gourmet just got me started? Damn, nigga.
Yeah. And then of course, this nigga Pilot
boxing. I mean, hold on, this nigga here, motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna be like, damn, nigga. What you...
And then Blazing Killer, you know, all up on there, man. So
salute the man, them.
Yeah, you know, he be making some sus comments about Roman and whatnot though, but he funny as fuck though.
Yeah, I think he likes Roman.
He got the peas.
Yeah, I think he has a crush on Rome though, you know. But that's all right, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's 2023. It's all right, you know what I mean? But yeah,
swag is like nigga, stop fucking playing with me, nigga.
I know he's just going on about it.
Hold on, I walked a little bit too far away. Hold on, stop fucking playing with my name, nigga.
No, first you was dissing applesauce, like something's wrong with applesauce, nigga.
Oh no, I wasn't dissing that applesauce, nigga. That's not me.
Oh,
that's the wrong nigga, bro. Like I love.
Who was sitting on applesauce for breakfast? I walked away to get my.
No, that was Pete.
I was about to say none of y'all old niggas should be shitting on applesauce. That's how y'all take y'all medicine.
I'm not eating applesauce for breakfast, but whatever.
But you eat it with something else though. But applesauce for breakfast is like busting, nigga. Like eat that shit with like some Cheerios, nigga.
Kenzie, what come in your lunchbox if you don't have applesauce in there, then, nigga?
Lunchables. The Lunchables always in that motherfucker.
I was at the Lunchables.
Grown ass nigga eating Lunchables. Get the fuck out of here.
We're talking about right now.
Nah. And then actually, I would have pudding in the fucking lunch.
Right, nigga,
you look like a nigga that eat tapioca.
You disqualified from all conversations, nigga. If you got pudding in your lunchbox, if you open up some pudding at the lunch table, nigga, I'm gonna slap that shit out your fucking head.
Probably got vanilla pudding too. Oh, light skin ass nigga. Jello, get the fuck no! If it ain't a Jello shot, fuck out of here, nigga.
Talking some kid snacks.
No, we're not gonna do Jello.
Oh fuck yo, goddamn! Let's why are we doing this? Like, let's get back to Spence Crawford. I'm sorry. Like,
towards the end, we can talk about the little kid snacks too.
Y'all, all right, yo, fuck it. Let's start it off. All right, let's start it off with the chat first. I'm not the chat. I'm sorry. The fucking Twitter poll, yo.
Oh yeah, because
so we got some sense of direction, cause nigga, we'll bullshit all night, and I know niggas want to hear Spence Crawford.
Because Paul.
You know, you good, Henny. You good.
So everybody want to talk about it. Spence Crawford. We're 9 days away from crowning an undisputed champion at welterweight. Let's be honest.
Let's get a PDC draw.
Yeah. Spence, Crawford, or still unsure or undecided. We got 29 votes so far. 48% said they're going with Crawford. 41% said they're leaning towards Spence. And then 10% said they're still unsure or undecided.
21 for Spence? I swear it was
41. 41.
Oh, 41.
I'm gonna see. So 48% for Crawford, 41% for Spence, and 10% still unsure or undecided. So
yeah,
what did you vote?
What? Who did I vote for?
Yeah, well, I mean, what was your vote?
Wait up, we go break it down. I'm gonna tell you who I voted for.
All right.
Do you think you
a light-skinned nigga, so I'm asking you first. I'm being polite. I got one of these dark motherfuckers. I'm giving you respect.
I'm gonna tell you who I voted for when we give our predictions.
Damn.
And I'm gonna break it down.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought that's what the show was for. I Pilot. Who did you vote for? God damn.
Earn with her, pescado fritos, fried fish.
Fish fry.
So we know who he's going.
I mean, I'll go more in depth with it, but you know, I'm picking.
Y'all keep saying more in depth, dude. We on the show now. Like, what the fuck are y'all waiting for? Next week?
We're gonna do when we start talking about it. We start giving like
I'm still a little unsure, and I'm still.
Nigga, we talking about it now. I got.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, Pat, do you hear this? All right,
yo,
fuck all this, yo. Pat or Rome. One of y'all niggas start talking about this fucking fight.
I'll go. Nigga, Spence is finna piece Crawford up, nigga. Crawford been running his mouth and running too much. He been talking that shit. He been talking about purse. Nigga, any nigga talking about purse know that this is his last chance at getting a good bag. So I know that fucking Spence is finna whack this nigga. Whack him. Whack him. I say
next week we'll talk about it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna say it right now. This nigga gonna stop him. He'll stop. It's not going to decision. Spence is gonna stop Crawford. Nobody gonna decide this shit. Spence is gonna decide this shit.
Yeah, ho.
That's that rule. All right, next. We talking about it now, nigga. This the pod.
Yeah, no, I never swayed from my choice, and it's Crawford winning this by KO. Like honestly, I see this fight playing out like fucking Hopkins and Tito. To be honest with you, you know.
God damn, bro! Like yo,
yeah,
what's Spence do to you?
Yeah, I really think because I said before.
But hold on. That's kind of weird because if you're thinking Bud, right? Bud would be B-Hop, but he ain't the bigger guy naturally. So, that's just kind of weird.
No, Bud is a big fucking guy. Like that's the thing is though, Bud has.
I don't think he's naturally bigger than Spence.
Bud is a big fucking guy.
I mean, Spence is a natural 147 or Crawford moving up.
They're both fucking big. Like, the only thing is Crawford. I mean, remember Crawford is used to like boil himself down to 135. Like Crawford is.
Let me ask you this: could you see Crawford fight at 160?
Can I see him? Quite possibly, yes.
Really?
Yeah, it would be difficult, but he could. It would be difficult because I could see him.
Could you see Spence fight at 160?
Yeah, but I could see.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
I think Spence is naturally the bigger guy, though. Like,
but I think Pat's.
But no, anyway,
when you say that the Hopkins Tito, I'm thinking you're looking at Spence as like a great value Tito.
Size, nigga. I'm looking at like they got Crawford's
I didn't mention size. I'm saying that's why I said
Hopkins is bigger than Tito. Hopkins is bigger than Tito, though.
But I think he just means how Tito.
But I'm looking at the style. I'm not really looking at the size.
Yeah, like, I'm looking at Crawford is going to take Spence apart. That's what's going to happen. That's how I think it's going to happen. And then on top of that, you guys know, like I ever since I think Spence has lost something like in that crash. Because like I said, I'm not 100% convinced.
He found it in the you guys fight.
Yeah,
he looked down at the Danny Garcia fight. He was looking down after.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that Spence.
Yeah, like this was Alan Green versus fucking Edison Miranda.
I honestly do think Spence may be a little damaged, and I keep saying I was like, wait a minute, because I'm seeing the signs. I'm like, wait a minute, something is not right with dude. Like he shouldn't be fighting. And of course, obviously the detached retina came out of nowhere. Shit like that, and it's like, dude got a lot of blunt force trauma in the shoulder.
Nigga. I think you lost something in that crash, nigga.
Nigga, you can't talk anyway. So. But anyways, it's like I see that, and I'm like, I see Crawford. Crawford is still prime, but he's like at the tail end of his prime. But I'm seeing right now, like I know Lukey mentioned it too. It's like dude seems spoken, and so does Spence though. But I just think that Crawford is
Pat, real quick.
I think Crawford is just far more physically intact, and he's
Pat, real quick. Have you ever been in a car accident, nigga?
Huh?
Have you ever been in a car accident, nigga?
Yes, nigga. Just
did it change? Actually. Did it change your life and your physical ability forever?
No.
Exactly, nigga. Because not all car accidents happen like that. Sometimes niggas get into. Hold on. Sometimes niggas get into accidents.
This nigga was driving drunk and he flipped over. What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh, niggas have been in accidents where they flip 100 times and don't even have a scratch.
Did you see the results of the accident? This nigga was in the hospital, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
Nigga, not all accidents are the same. Niggas can get into one nigga can crash into an 18-wheeler and live, and the next nigga can crash into it and be fucked up.
First of all, this nigga had a war with Sean Porter, a hard war because he got buzzed way too many times by fucking Porter. And then about a month later, he drives drunk and crashes all over the streets. And all fucked up in the game.
Okay, but his first fight back, did he look slower?
And after that, gets a detached retina from sparring. So these are all things. This is not the like dude is kind of falling apart a little bit.
So you think the retina was attached to the car accident?
Yeah, probably.
And hard sparring, yeah, please.
Yeah, you do that. You hard spar like there's a lot of blunt force trauma that
your eye. I mean, that retina is so fragile. That shit is so like that shit. You know.
Yeah, so it's.
I mean, you're a boxer. You get hit in the eye, nigga. Shit happens. Like you can't blame the car accident for him getting hurt in sparring.
He can play a
That
role.
shit doesn't even correlate.
Nigga,
I mean, if this
it
weekend,
absolutely fucking does.
yeah,
You get your knowledge up, bro. It does. It absolutely fucking does.
because he's still young, man. Remember, he's like 22
Listen.
or something.
You don't understand, bro. Like you don't.
Listen. So you're telling me he got into an accident and then he can't box anymore?
No,
That's how it goes.
You're not understanding what I just. You're not
That's how
understanding.
it goes. That's how it goes.
Basically,
He's
the
falling apart.
Spence was 100% up to the Porter fight, and after the Porter fight, after the accident, he said Pat is basically saying that this nigga's health bar is like greenish yellow. It's not pure green no more.
Like 70s, like 80%, like at best.
I feel like in the Danny fight, he was like maybe 85 or.
Oh, in his own words, he was like 50% for that Danny fight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so 50%.
Yeah.
And this is a motivated Danny throwing 700 punches.
Danny threw a lot of punches for the first time in a long time.
So
and he stunned him, man. Hold on, Swift stunned him a few times. One time where
had that nigga pulling his hands back to block them counters
to the body. He hurt him. He hurt Spence to the body.
He buzzed him in the head too, yo.
No, he also made you know how the Ugas mistake happened. Danny Garcia had that a little bit during the end of a round where Spence looked down right when the bell rung. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Not the Ugas. The Ugas one's the most notorious.
Garcia kept him more honest than a lot of niggas want to admit, though.
Late in the fight, though, he was beat. Danny Garcia got his ass whooped worse.
Yeah. Because Spence kind of does that. He makes you have to fight him off of him. No, fight him off of you.
Mm-hmm.
And you do that for like 8 rounds. And yeah, you could be getting your licks in, but it's tough to keep up with that. And then it's like that's when Spence really kind of starts stepping to you like that. So I feel like if you could beat up Spence more or push him back without him trying to outbox you, like back foot box you, but just keep him pushed back, maybe run him into something, you can fuck him up because his offense, Spence offense,
it's crazy. It's crazy because Spence is too good of a boxer for y'all to think that Crawford's just gonna get in the ring and abuse this nigga because he's been in an accident. He's a little hurt.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen like that. Now, look. Now, Crawford been hittable as fuck the last couple fights. Like he been walking in his shots, and he ain't just gonna like.
I mean, he's like I think
he ain't gonna steamroll nobody in the beginning.
Pat, don't say it like this nigga's just gonna come in there and just make his body parts fall off. Like this nigga is not that hurt.
Again, you're not. Again, you're
not that hurt, yo.
Your comprehension
not that hurt.
You're not listening, bro. Your comprehension is not where it needs to be.
Nigga, you're not explaining it. You're not communicating well enough, nigga.
I'm communicating. You're not understanding, bro.
It's not the comprehension. You ain't communicating, nigga.
All right, so what percentage you give Spence going into this fight, Pat?
In terms of his bar, like his health bar?
No,
look at this nigga. The nigga's healthy.
No, I'm saying I mean right now,
like his health bar. Like, what do you think he's 90%, 95? You think he's more than the Garcia?
I'd say 90% now, like somewhere.
That nigga is 100.
But like I said,
like what you give Crawford? Because Crawford obviously not his best.
Crawford is healthy though. Crawford is not Crawford is not.
I'm saying he's not 100. He got to be like 97 or some shit or 96.
Yeah, he's somewhere around here because he's 35, 36. So he's not gonna be like that. But he's a lot more fresher. He doesn't have as much damage as.
And he lives a clean.
Yeah, I mean he ain't fought the competition like that either.
But I mean, y'all see Spence looking fat sometimes. And I know Spence is
Spence is on that tank shit now. Like he been staying in shape more.
Spence. No, I mean, he's doing better after the accident. He became a farmer ass nigga. You know what I mean? So he's not drinking, but he still blows up in between. Crawford always looks in shape. I'm just saying, Crawford always looks dedicated.
Well, that's Crawford.
You
never see a fat Crawford.
I've never seen a fat Crawford.
Or a drunk one for that.
This nigga in the comments. He been here last. I said the Terence Crawford. Spence is fat, not me.
Terence wrong, bro. You spelled your name wrong.
I know, like that's I pronounced it like how he spelled it.
Yeah, because he's imitating Terence Crawford, but he don't have his name spelled correctly.
Terence.
Yeah, but either way, I never wavered. I think, without the accent, I would have said Crawford would have probably it would have been like a split decision for Crawford, but I truly think he's gonna knock Spence out.
Knock him out. Well, are we giving?
You don't think Crawford would have knocked him out anyway?
Are we going to give rounds? Are you going to give?
Oh yeah, we're gonna give rounds. Yeah, no, I think Crawford's gonna get rid of Spence in round 11.
That was my pick.
You should have said it first, nigga. You was trying to hold out.
Yeah, you should have said it.
Yeah,
then.
that's true. Look. Yeah, don't start, nigga. The fuck, goddamn. I make sure these niggas fucking jump you. I swear, yo.
Y'all are like Pilot. You're like me, in the sense of like when you're going to a restaurant and you're with someone and you about to order something. And
you ordered it.
Somebody orders it first. You're like, now I don't want to order that anymore. Now I'm gonna order something else. Like,
now you gonna change this
light-skinned fucking divas.
Nah,
I asked both y'all niggas first. I'm like, yo, King P, I was switching. I was like, we respect the new guys.
Also, hear me out. Shout out to Available Ninja saying Crawford going to put on James for mention the moms. This is Terence Crawford's birthday. His mom's birthday.
Yo, dude ain't try his moms. All he said was his moms ain't gonna be dancing and don't bring the shoes.
Like if you know Crawford's story, on his mom's birthday, his mom's the one that kind of always give him that negative reinforcement, negative/positive reinforcement. Oh, you ain't gonna be shit. You can't, on his birthday, and you've seen him dance before with against Porter after the Porter fight. So on his mom's birthday, I can't see.
He didn't say that disrespectful. What are we talking about? Like that was not disrespectful.
It wasn't disrespectful.
Niggas need to stop with that shit.
But he did bring up his mom's name though. He brought up his mom.
Yeah, he ain't saying nothing.
The shit Mayorga used to say was fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, Mayorga used to talk that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'ma send you to see your dead mom. God, dog, nigga,
exactly.
shit.
He just said your mom ain't gonna be dancing because you gonna lose. That's all he said.
Yeah, and that's G shit. If you know what I'm saying, we in the fight, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not supposed to be super respectful, nice to you. Like, I respect you as a fighter, and that's it, nigga. Like,
he ain't saying nothing too flagrant.
Yeah, they lucky, nigga. I swear, y'all lucky, like no ring gang niggas in this boxing game. Cause if we was doing YouTube fights or some shit, or PJ had a pro fight or whatever, we'd be going in on opponents. We'd be hyping this shit up, be talking mad shit. Fuck all that.
But the fun thing too, Crawford is because Crawford was in an article saying you don't need to talk trash to do any of that shit to sell a fight. And I'm like, yes, that's true. Sometimes you don't have to, but because in this case,
but you marinate the fuck out of a fight. You don't have to. That's what these niggas are used to.
But you can also tell that Crawford and Spence both have a deep respect for each other. Like they know.
Yeah. I'm glad to keep in the boxing. I'm sure next week or next. Damn, it's coming soon. But pause. But I'm saying next week it's going to be some pushing. It might be something, just to kind of get a little bit of.
I don't think they're going to.
They need to do. Honestly, I need a little boost for this fight. I just you know what I'm saying? We need this little boost.
Crawford's push and fake punch Jose Benavidez type shit. So we'll see.
Look, we need an extra little for this fight.
The only thing is, Crawford has just been applying pressure on fucking Derek James. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need more of that, and we need Spence to step in and be like, yo, fuck that nigga. Nigga, I swing on your fat ass coach, whatever, nigga. I need some extra shit.
Dude has been he's been dropping the word nigga in tweets though lately, Spence. So but not on some just like shark season shit and stuff like that though. So bro is he's trying, but I don't think I just don't think they don't hate each other. That's the problem. They just it's
I personally love a super fight when niggas hate each other, but it's not necessary. But when fight week come, pause, I could use a little extra, kind of like how I'll take a throwback bucket. First side track fight. Remembrance for the evening. I remember the first Hopkins Taylor fight, and these niggas been, and that's one of those middleweight fights that was kind of hyped up for a year or two. You knew Taylor was the guy coming up, and Hopkins already been that nigga, undisputed, whatever, the lineal, all of that. Mm-hmm. So it was one of the traditional pass the torch type of promos, right. And people was making a point Taylor was too respectful the whole time. Just that. Remember this back in the day when Friday Night Fights would have fighters on Friday Night Fight.
Yeah, exactly.
They were fucking break down the fucking opponent. Like I remember the episode Hopkins and Brian Kenny. I think they was going over Jermaine Taylor fights. Had the screen up, and he was talking about the bow and arrow right hand and how he's gonna avoid it. And low key, that's what boxing is missing. Like a boxing show like that. Like
yeah, like a
about.
middleman show because everyone has their own platform and stuff. I think the closest one is just Brian.
Yeah, you need one that fuck with everybody just to put it because we need more shit like this. But anyways, like that's how this shit was leading up. Like this is promo, like, and so it wasn't until like the weigh-in where both these niggas really got in each other's face, and Taylor didn't back down. All that respect, the old nigga went out the fucking window, and he's like barking on Hopkins and And I remember Roy Jones commentating, made it a point to mention that, like, he said, like, yo, like, I think he was showing a little too much respect, but until the win, it showed me he got a little dog in him. And, you know, I think that's what you need to see if you're the young guy going up against the championship. And
that's real shit. Because if it's a super fight, too much respect takes the sauce off the fucking fight.
Yeah, that's why I just want to see it amp up a little bit. Come fight with, yo. That's all I'm saying.
If them niggas do every interview, yeah, he's a great fighter. I respect him. Like it's like, man, hurry up and get this shit over with.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
we know y'all great fighters. That's why the fight was made. What the fuck?
Exactly. That's why
you don't gotta praise the nigga.
Shit.
Tell me what the niggas try. Tell me how trash this nigga is. Tell me how you gonna foil his plan. Tell me how you gonna stump this nigga up.
This nigga stumbling all night. Tell me how he had a one-legged Benavidez take him the distance. You know, tell me how Spence was doing the heel and Tobin Ugas. Like tell me how Peterson was still landing 1-2s on Spence. Like y'all niggas need to talk fucking shit. Like, god damn. Oh, this nigga said Spence is damaged good. God damn, Chris Brand. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah. I mean.
Look, Pat getting excited. A nigga agreed with him. He about to jump out his seat.
But salute Chris Brown, though.
He damaged good. No, he ain't. Nigga.
Where Android at? Where the fuck is Android at?
There's a difference between damaged and refurbished, nigga.
You wouldn't know the difference.
Oh shit!
I already know. I bet you Android's probably going for Crawford to win this fight. No,
that's what I want to see. It's like where niggas is at? Like we on time, kind of.
Where's my boy Joshua O?
Yo, where the fuck Joshua O at, nigga? Like, nah. I need a fucking Joshua O comment before this goddamn podcast over.
We need that goddamn OG cameo, man, for real.
Because he knew he used to just talk not talk shit. Like he cool, but. He used to get at me about the Crawford shit. So even though I fucking respect the hell out of Crawford, I love that nigga boxing style. But he really is a southpaw that just go conventional from time to time. Like he ain't no switch hitter. Like y'all could dead that myth. He ain't no Hamed, Roy Jones, Andre Darrell.
I wouldn't really put Andre Darrell in that.
Andre Darrell's a real switch hitter. Like Andre Darrell,
he's not effective at it. He's not.
But he could do it seamlessly. Like because his IQ ain't because Andre Darrell not elite like that. Like he's like a good athletic B+,
and he should have
A- nigga.
You know, but that's a whole story.
But he's a better switch hitter than fucking what's his name? Who we talking? Crawford.
Look Crawford at it like literally.
He'll struggle with conventional. And then he'd be like, fuck that. Southpaw, I got an advantage.
I scored brutal knockouts in both styles, whereas Darrell is like, he'd switch and just.
But he could literally box the same on fucking both ways. Like, Crawford really can't get his jab going conventional, man. God damn, shout outs to PJ. I wish he was on this episode.
I feel like with Crawford, I mean, what do y'all think? I feel like Crawford he needs to start fast. He can't, he might.
Crawford when's the last time Crawford started fast?
I'm just saying he got to be different. I think his
with Amir Khan.
I think his best pathway to victory potentially might be try to Spence fight off the back foot. You know what I mean?
If Spence fights like he did against Mikey Garcia, Crawford walks him down, beats his ass.
I'm just saying. I think Spence fights best coming. I'm saying he's not Triple G, but I'm saying similar style. He's gonna walk you down, come forward, and jab you to death and get your body. I'm just saying.
I feel like he's more predictable than Triple G.
Yeah. He's more predictable.
I mean, you're gonna get a a double jab, straight
Triple G
left.
does some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So from time to time, but I'm just saying, like
Triple G punch selection is
I feel like Buddy
crazier.
could, you know, be more so the aggressor. I think, you know, that might be a better, you know,
Spence needs to be the aggressor
because you can try to download information. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Spence is gonna be up 4-0 on you. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Yeah, Crawford he has to start a lot faster. He has to be a lot busier. Like I know you know, like I said, you can't be driving.
But against a Spence that's coming at him, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna get a war, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
This can't be a trash fight. I can't see this being a trash fight, right?
Nah, if it's a trash fight, like nah.
Like
might have to just fight a nigga that night. Like fuck it, like it'd be like that episode with Martin with the fight and everybody keeps interrupting him during the fight night.
Wait, hold on, Camacho or Hearns? Did he fight both of them niggas? Oh no, Camacho was on Wayne's Bros. You're right.
Yeah, Camacho was.
The episode with Martin when he has the fight night and it's like.
Oh, and Tyson. We watching the Tyson?
I think he watching the Tyson fight, and everybody keeps like fucking bothering him, and then the fight ends up just being like that.
Like, yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, I mean, it shouldn't be like. I mean, if it stinks, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be no Tito Oscar type of shit. Like, you know, that that would be a nightmare, though, especially you know for everyone that's like type about it. Like, it shouldn't be.
Nah, the boos will be so fucking powerful. Nigga, you'll hear me. It'll sound like a nigga yodeling in that bitch. Get the fuck out of here. The boos that will ring off if this shit is boring, nigga. Boo! You gonna that shit gonna be coming from the chest, from the core, my nigga. Nah, we doing squats right before the fight just to be prepared to boo. The minute a nigga take longer than 15 seconds to do something, I'm letting out a boo, nigga. Fuck that. Let me Casper in this bitch.
Pat, I got a question for you real quick, nigga. You think Crawford is supposed to easily win it? Like, do you think this is supposed to be a win for Crawford, like, period? Like, if he loses this, he lost to a nigga that was spoiling on the vine. Or do you count this as like a superior win for Crawford, or do you think he's just beating a nigga that's falling apart?
Are not that good? That's a good question, actually.
No, I mean Spence is good. Spence is good. No, he's good, but I just think he's diminished. I think he's lost something.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay, so hold on, real quick. Hold on. Let me give him a question.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so Spence before the accident and Crawford now. Who wins?
He said split decision.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I said it before. I said Crawford win, but it would be like a split decision. It would be a lot closer.
SD.
So you don't think so? Hold on. You don't think Crawford knocks him out?
No.
At full health.
No,
I'm kind of the same way. No, I mean, no, I want to back up Pat because I'm going to just say 11th round Crawford. But so I want to add to that and just say I felt like, yeah, it was more towards a decision back then. And for the longest time, I think Crawford's going to time him. Now, I do think there's a chance Spence can win a decision.
Hold on, let me ask you this. Fuck that. Timeout. Y'all keep saying a decision, split decision, majority decision, whatever the fuck. Like, y'all really think Crawford would be
so y'all
outworking a prime uninjured
in every universe, you got Crawford beating fucking Spence, no matter what. Whether this nigga,
no, I don't. I look. To me, they both dug Keith Thurman, and I think Keith Thurman beats both. Fuck that. I've been saying that. I don't think highly of these motherfuckers. They're good, they're elite, but the fucking fight took too goddamn long to fucking happen. I don't fucking think highly. These niggas nice, but goddamn. Honestly, they need even more to be Hall of Fame to me. They still missing an extra fight. This shit just took too fucking long.
I mean,
real fucking shit.
I mean, pretty much, if Crawford beats Spence, he stamps his ticket to the Hall of Fame. Like he's He's in.
Crawford is more Hall of Fame now. Like
right now.
But I feel like if Crawford loses, that makes that Hall of Fame turns into asterisk Hall of Fame.
It's gonna be crazy. It's
gonna be crazy. Yeah, I know it's because Crawford's gonna be because I mean after all that and you know Crawford. Now of course,
but I ain't interrupting this nigga. What the fuck, nigga? God.
Yeah, you just got to talk over these.
I'm sorry, like he know like shit. My bad. Like
if you're not, this is how we talk. You got to talk over niggas sometimes. You know, Pilot does it a lot.
Pilot done mastered that. That nigga's like he ain't even a new guy in that aspect. That nigga's like OG. Like
I just give him a point across. You know, sometimes. You know me, I might lose that. I might lose that train of thought. In 10 seconds. I just need to get it off. Paul.
Yo, check out the comments. Blazing Kill in the comments said Crawford always beats Spence unless Crawford is damaged in any way due to inactivity or something. That's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Thank you, Henny God Slick.
I mean,
that's crazy.
Okay, but real quick.
Oh, go ahead, Pilot.
I was saying on the Hall of Fame tip. I feel like this day and age, like me and Shutter kind of said before, this Hall of very good. Both these niggas right now in the standards are going to be Hall of Fame. I feel like, even though like 12, 15 years ago, probably they need this. But I'm saying right now,
fuck the Hall of Fame. We talking about this fight. Who's gonna win this?
Hall of Fame.
But the significance is there. Like that's a part of it.
Nigga, the loser,
I feel like
the loser gonna be in the Hall of Fame. It don't even matter. The loser of this fight gonna make the Hall of Fame.
If Tim Bradley's in the Hall of Fame, and I like Tim Bradley was a great fight, in his own right. If Tim Bradley's in the Hall of Fame, Spence and Crawford are right now already going to be in the Hall of Fame already.
Exactly.
Now, if Spence loses, and depending on how Spence loses, I don't know about Hall of Fame like that.
Hold on, real
a unified champion for just one division, he's still going to need something else.
I mean, truthfully, on the PBC side, the only person that I think is trending towards Hall of Fame right now that is Jermell Charlo. Like, really, the only one.
Yeah, I mean, besides the other nigga on the undercard, we know.
I mean, Joe Nair, but Joe Nair. I mean, that's a
I'm just saying,
real quick. I got another question for y'all niggas.
I agree with the Charlo shit though.
I got another question for y'all niggas. Y'all think there's gonna be any referee fuckery or a ref?
Who's the referee?
Hold on. You think a ref is gonna favor a nigga that he like? Like, what if Pat was refereeing and Every time Spence starts stepping on the gas, he be like, hold on, type shit. Like, y'all think it's gonna be any of that?
Depends on who's the ref.
We don't know who the ref is.
Yeah. Who y'all think they gonna pick? Like, it's a major fight. It's probably three refs they gonna pick. It's probably the three.
I mean,
it's three. You already know it's the top fight of the decade. They only choosing between three niggas right now.
It could be. I mean, we think it could be Tony Weeks or Kenny Bayless. Those are usually the top.
No. It better not be Bayless. If
it's Kenny Bayless,
it's a wrap for somebody. It's a wrap. Because we saw, how PBC's putting on, right? PBC been killing it. But tell me the ref fuckery with Rolly, the Rolly fight, J-Rock, these fights in PBC with the suspect stoppages. That I hope they'll ruin it. I hope this don't ruin that shit.
Yeah, I hope PBC got the bad stoppages out their system.
Out the way, out the system, out there. Yeah, we can't.
Like, I hope niggas done just took that long shower, just scrubbed it off. Like,
No, I'm pretty sure they already decided that ref is already practicing at home. Like, they already know who's the ref.
Let me put it like this: if it's Kenny Bayless, advantage Crawford. If it's Tony Weeks, advantage Spence.
I could see that. I could understand.
Cool. I like Steve Willis, but he's not sanctioned in Vegas.
Steve Willis is a New York ref. For me,
I would have loved for Steve Willis to do this fight though.
I'd be fine with white ref who ref recently, Terry Taylor. Y'all know the ref Terry Taylor? I think he'd be the perfect ref.
Yeah, I would be fine with. I would like Harvey Dock. If Harvey Dock's the ref,
he's good.
Harvey Dock's a good ref.
He's a good ref.
I don't want Weeks or Kenny.
And not that fucking tall Antonio Tarver looking nigga that was in that GAR Rances fight. Not that dude either. I don't need that dude on there.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
You don't talk about that tall looking like a big magic man.
Thank you. Salute the Dez Ross Jr. Yeah, no Tony Weeks shit.
Nah, we don't need none of that rolling
shit. Hold on, Dez Ross. Thurman didn't get cooked by an old man Pac. He lost a close decision to an old man Pac. I want to say cooked.
I mean, it was a competitive.
That was a fight of the year. Like, yo, you cannot be cooked in a fight of the year. Like, I'm sorry. Even if you're dropped in a fight of the year is different than lose a fight of the year. Like, it's a loss because he an old nigga. It still look bad. I get it, but come on. Like, y'all act like Thurman just laid down for this nigga.
I mean, I seen a tweet. That says if Kenny Bayless gets the job, Crawford wins. If it's Harvey Dock, Spence wins.
Ain't that the remix that just King P said?
No, I mean Harvey Dock. No, Harvey's pretty fair. Harvey's pretty fair.
Harvey's pretty fair. Yeah, Harvey's pretty fair. Yeah.
And I'm not saying that Tony or Kenny are unfair. It's just that their way of reffing, like,
they're fucking up lately.
I like the ref Terry Taylor. I think
the thing is that if Kenny is the ref, he's not going to let them go on. He's not going to let them fight on the inside, which hurts Spence because he's going to have to reset all the time and not really get off and get his punches off on the inside. He'll Crawford that can counter from mid range.
Yeah, but Spence is not like a rough, dirty dude where I think Bayless would just be like, no, inside.
But now Tony will just let them fight on the inside, which will advantage Spence because Spence will be able to tee off on the inside.
But you know the ref I like.
But I think if they're really cooking, I don't think Bayless. I think whoever refs it to let them niggas cook if the work is clean. It can't look like Leo Santa Cruz versus Abner Perez. It can't look like Marshall Cruz Dezern. I'm talking about it gotta be like a clean, like
they gotta be like clean boss level punching.
Yeah, like it got it. Like I'm expecting, like we need to see like Tony Zarab level clean, in a way, Donaire level clean. Like, motherfucker, we waited too long for you niggas to be roughhousing and playing like goddamn country farmhands and shit.
The referee I like, he was the referee for the Artem, the Artem Frank Martin fight. Thomas Taylor, the white referee, he just goes about it. He just stayed out of the shit. You know what I mean? He's a good referee.
Yeah, he did a good job too. Yeah,
I don't want to see no bullshit point deduction. Like, if there's a point deduction, it need to be like a good just cause. Like I want to see everything on this fight.
Right. Yeah, and I know both guys are probably feeling the pressure on that, but hey, like I said, this is a fight that will pretty much frame their legacy for Crawford. I mean, Crawford more than Spence, really. At this particular point, Crawford's legacy.
Yeah, because niggas waiting to rip apart that resume if Crawford lose.
Yeah, Crawford's legacy is absolutely on the line. Spence loses, then Spence, all the shit that Spence got into is gonna bubble way back up. It's gonna be niggas are gonna be talking about that shit forever and a day.
I mean, they'll both get talked about forever, just for different reasons.
Des Ross, he got cooked. Adrian
Broner got cooked. Now Broner really got cooked.
Now Thurman, I mean,
yeah.
As a third Thurman let me down, but he did outland Manny. If you look at the punch stats, he did outland Manny. It was winning rounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but listen, I don't want to talk about that. Brings back bad memories. I don't want to talk.
That's terrible.
I mean, my only thing with that Thurman fight is, it doesn't look good for his era of welterweights. That nigga from the past welterweight, was able to knock him down and hurt him like noticeably and all that.
I still think he would have beat. Yeah, if you take another fight,
all-time great. It's an all-time great. So that's more of a testament to Manny's greatness.
Yeah, no, it is though. Yeah. But that era of welterweights needed someone needed to pass the torch.
Not Ugas.
Ugas didn't really take the torch. Like, you can't pass the torch on a 115, 113 type of.
I'm not gonna lie. They could have robbed Ugas, and I wouldn't have been too mad.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't think anyone would have been mad.
If you would have had a PBC draw that night, nobody would have complained. They would have been like, like you could have took it,
Nobody would have cared.
Yeah, no, it was just one of those fights where it probably should have happened, and then of course it should have happened with Spence and Pacquiao before the retina issue came up. That would have been, and of course it should have happened with Crawford and Pacquiao back in 2017 before Bob pulled an okie doke and put Jeff Horn in the equation. So it's like,
Henny, I definitely watched both episodes. They probably won't have a third one, huh? But
nah, that's probably it. Like these niggas don't be having more than 2 all accesses now.
More than
this
two, more than
Prime HBO. Niggas getting 4 episodes. You're building fight for like 2 months, 3 months. Mm-hmm. Like this is the new marinate, but then microwave the fight real quick.
You don't get as much portion that you used to. You used to get the 6, the 6 mozzarella sticks, and I only get 4.
That's what's really happening. Because I know some people complaining, be like, "Yo, this fight." Like I think Crawford was saying the fight could be promoted more, and I'm like nigga, you've had no fight in your life ever promoted on this level. Like, bro, chill. Mm. But then it's like, It's the way y'all set up the fight. Like y'all could have agreed to this shit back in February or January and been really having a world press tour from then to now.
Yeah. This New York and LA shit needs to stop. Like, I'm sorry. Like, they need to
Dude,
stop.
y'all supposed to go to y'all hometowns too. How the fuck y'all don't go to niggas' hometowns? Like, you tell me Spence can't go to Nebraska and talk shit in your hometown? You saying Crawford can't go to fucking Dallas or wherever?
No. You mean Spence, nigga goes to Dallas.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about Crawford would go to Dallas. I'm talking about like if these niggas did the press tours, they do the press tours in their hometowns too.
Right.
Like well, both guys are going to each guy's hometown. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they could have gone overseas. Fucking
Thank
McGregor
you.
Mayweather did that shit. Like, they went everywhere, nigga.
Bro, dude, like y'all supposed to hit every market. Look, real shit. If y'all would have motherfucking started this shit from the beginning of the year, y'all literally could have fucking went to damn Cali, New York. I would have had these niggas go to motherfucking Mexico. I'd have had these motherfuckers go to damn UK. They would have went to damn Florida, South Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, whatever the fuck, South Florida. They would have went to motherfucking Nebraska. They would have went to motherfucking Texas.
Right.
I throw in fucking Vegas. And now you know what? I leave Vegas for fight week. I throw in motherfucking Atlanta. We said New York, Cali. I throw in motherfucking Atlanta and Baltimore, Maryland. That's give me. You want a Midwest state? You want Detroit or Chicago? Flip a coin.
Illinois or Michigan. That's states.
Yeah. Niggas know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Like niggas got to decide on a city within the state. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's why I was like, oh, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, nigga.
So far, me and Rome gave our predictions. So which one of y'all three gonna give yours next?
Yeah, King P, say something, nigga.
Yeah, these light-skinned niggas acting all hoish.
That nigga back there in the tanning booth and shit, nigga. You better say something.
So, all right. I mean, no, well, actually, Pilot already gave his. He already said Crawford.
And salute John's Dada.
Yeah,
Pilot said, yes.
Pilot said Crawford 11.
Hold on, is that my nigga Matt? Hold on. He look familiar as fuck. But salute, yeah, blame Crawford. Like, I mean, let's keep it real. Like, you know what I mean? That nigga could have got this shit started and got the promotion y'all deserve. That's what I'm saying. Like, talk more shit. Like, apply that pressure. If you feel you need more promo, nigga, shit.
Nobody who gonna promo some shit. Niggas respect each other. It's like niggas not gonna be.
I'm talking about Crawford. Okay. Crawford, the one talking about. He feel like the fight could have more promotion, but it's like the all access videos been like good, been promoted. Like niggas been on podcasts, been on YouTube, everything. Like niggas are doing it, but like you said, it come down niggas respect. They not talking shit like that. But if you feel like the promo need to go harder, then I feel like the person who says that need to talk a little more shit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, this is 2023, nigga. Where's the fuckery? I need you to be outside that nigga's crib training with your trainer. I was like on some bullshit, just out there. Yeah, I'm in front of Spence cribs. This nigga inside sleep, but I'm out here working.
Do that when you got 6 months to promote a fight.
Come on, like you got to do something. You can't just.
They announced the fight like 2 months before, so that's like it's like
it didn't feel that way. It felt like a month and a half or some shit.
Well, I think
who knows with all the pump fakes we had, you know what I mean? With
all the pump fakes, if niggas knew they was gonna make the fight, how to make the fucking fight. Dude, look, Pat. You remember it was that one Nick, not Nick. Paul, who's the motherfucking white kid? The motherfucker, dude. Fucking Paul, James Paul, dude, John. Logan Paul, no, Jake Paul, motherfuck Jake Paul, damn. Remember that one fight he had with the UFC nigga, and he had like
Tyron Woodley, the black nigga.
Nah, the white dude, Askren.
Yeah.
And remember how they did like they remixed the damn Rocky videos?
Mm-hmm.
Like niggas need I need some fuckery. Like, give me some extra shit. Like, boxing need to get next level, like with the promo, man. Like,
yeah, but I mean, either way, like you had two niggas that had never really done that before. Well, Crawford did it with Benavidez. I mean, because they didn't like each other.
Yeah.
That was and
But
Spence never really
these
did it
niggas
at
gotta
all.
realize, like, what fight after this is bigger than this? Besides the
that's what
rematch.
I'm. Thank you.
Unless this is a crazy fight where it goes to the wire, these niggas throwing 200 punches every round type shit, and next thing you know, these niggas are drawing it, and then the next fight will be like, okay, we gotta see this. But that's the only way the next fight will be bigger than this. That's the only way.
You have to see a fight of the year. He's right.
That's the only way a nigga's gonna want to see the redo. Because if these niggas just do some bullshit, play around, nigga gets clipped a couple of times, a bullshit decision, niggas is not gonna want to rerun that. Niggas gonna be like, fuck that.
Either way, there's a rematch clause in it. So
yeah, but the rematch is supposed to be bigger than the first fight.
No, but they're gonna take it regardless because it's gonna make money regardless. So
it all depends who get their ass whooped harder.
Yeah.
Listen, they need to step up to the plate and realize this is the biggest fight of their career, and it's not gonna get bigger than this.
There's a rematch clause. Most rematch, they're gonna take it. Look at Kambosos. Kambosos got his ass beat in the first fight against Haney, but since there was a rematch clause, he took it. Even though
but a lot of them rematches be bullshit, like fights. Like they don't even be like it just be like
had a rematch clause with Fraud, and he ain't take that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Who didn't? Who you said had a rematch clause?
Lucien
Butte and Froch, yeah, didn't take it because Butte got his ass whooped. That's but yeah.
I thought Chad Dawson beat the shit out of Tarver, and Tarver's my dude. Mm-hmm. And Tarver took the rematch. Yeah. Like that's one of my favorite Chad Dawson performances. I might have to rewatch that shit. Like,
yeah, it's money, but because I guess it's it. But like I said, yeah, some fights don't really warrant a rematch. But that's why. But yeah, I'm not a real big fan of all these clauses being put in these rematches lately. Like, it shouldn't be like because
if it happens within 6 months, I'm kind of cool. But if it got to go to the next year type shit, and that's when it kind of because I want shit need to be contained within a year.
No, the rematch would have to take place by the end of the year, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I think you mentioned that before. See, I could fuck with that. Like, don't make this a goddamn, 2-year, 3-year saga. Like, nah.
Yeah, but it shouldn't.
Like Rome said, what fucking fight after this is bigger than this?
What they gonna do? Like, if you win,
you gonna fight Boots? You gonna fight Thurman?
Like, it wouldn't matter at that point. You'll just be fighting niggas that's trying to take your spot. Like the winner of this is just gonna have to fight everybody at the bottom. That's just how it's gonna go. A rematch ain't really gonna prove
bottom
nothing.
Is pretty damn bottomy.
And Spence keeps and there's a couple interviews, Spence where he acts like it's not the rematch won't be at 147. Like this, it sounds like it'll be at 154. This is like his last fight at welterweight. Either way, he alludes to it every time.
Yeah, niggas are on bullshit.
Because think about it. Spence been a welterweight for 10 plus years. You know what I mean?
That's what he does, nigga.
Oh, so that's so he gonna end up fighting now.
I don't know, but he keeps he's been asking.
We gonna get Spence and Zoo. So yo, who you got between Spence and Zoo?
I like that fight. I like that fight a lot.
You like that fight? Yeah.
I see how Spence looks at 154.
They're like triple G.
Pilot answer this shit, nigga. Spence or Zoo?
I don't think he should move up. I don't think he should move up.
You picking Spence over Zoo?
I pick Spence over Zoo. I pick Crawford over Zoo. Crawford over Zoo is a great contrast of styles. I like,
damn, you high on these little niggas.
Hey, these niggas are nice, man. This is
you think they could take Zoo punches?
That's true. I mean, my thing is, I don't
think these niggas would take no fucking Keith Thurman punch, but
a prime, Keith back in the day, Keith ain't the same no more. It hurts, man. I don't know.
Keith still hit hard, and these niggas still get hit clean.
But the problem is Keith ain't scoring no knockouts. That's the problem.
He ain't been one time in a minute, man.
He hasn't been one time. His last knockout was in 2015, bro. Like that. It's. I mean, it's sad to say, but Keith,
because they talk about Spence's resume. Spence's resume is Keith Thurman leftovers and Lamont Peterson and Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Like his resume is not that much better than Crawford. His resume is not that much better. When they mentioned Lamont Peterson's 140 ass, come on, what is you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like they be on that bullshit a little bit.
Yeah, like I mean, like I said, both the resumes can be ripped apart. I'm sorry, I mean, like I said, Spence, but like I said, so it's not like
it's a stronger resume at 147.
Spence Crawford winning versus Conor Benn.
Since you mentioned me in my internet and fucking pizza, here you go again, Blazing Killer with this mook shit. Keep this so sexy in there. Oh my god, some fucking comments.
All right, but Dick, no. All right, 3 of y'all haven't given your predictions.
Yo, you light skinned niggas, go.
Actually, no. I already gave his prediction, didn't you?
What'd he say?
You gave your prediction, right? You said it was going to be Crawford 11th round, right?
I can see EJ winning the decision, but again, I go back and forth a little bit. But Crawford, I'm picking Crawford. I'm riding with my boy Pat. We're going 11. We're frying that fish in 11.
All right, King P, go.
So this is a 50-50 fight.
For this one. This
really is a 50-50 fight.
The grand entrance.
First off, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sir.
Okay, just making sure. So first off, I think both fighters have kind of lost a little something. Because you talk about Spence lost a little bit of punch resistance, yada yada. He's not the same since the accident, which I can agree. But I don't think Crawford is prime Crawford anymore. I think he's at the tail end. Like, even though he beat Avanesian, it's fucking Avanesian. Like, I noticed a couple of things in that Avanesian fight that kind of made me like, like, he was more hittable. He was slower on the trigger. Like, it was weird. Like, it just like normally Crawford counter punches come a little further down the pipe, a little faster. This time it seemed like he was like an inch slower. Like, I don't know. That's what it looked like to me. So I don't know if he's prime Crawford anymore. He might have lost a step himself. But
hold on, is he 97%, 96%, 100? What is he?
He's still 95%.
All right, damn, you went to 95. Okay, so what's Spence?
Right now, I would say about like 90, maybe 90. I would say 90. So it kind of almost evens out because I don't think either of them are prime. So. You know what I'm saying? One just wasn't helped. One just went through accidents, and the other one's kind of just getting old. But I'm not going to say that he's old. So all things considered, I look at the advantages that both have over each other. The Spence advantages of the jab, the punch activity, the inside fighting, the body punching. With Crawford, it's the counter punching, the footwork, being able to hit at different angles. It's going to be a tough one. It depends on their game plan. For me, the issue with Crawford is Crawford likes to start off slow, and you can't start off slow against Spence. Although Spence, like, he doesn't come out guns blazing. He kind of he does his least amount of work in the first couple rounds, but by round 4, he's balls to the wall. Pause, teeing off.
But damn, Crawford is too.
Yes, no, but Spence is a higher output fighter.
Always,
so that's advantage Spence right there.
But
Crawford,
ain't Spence going to have the advantage anyway? Because even in the early rounds, he's probably going to average like 50 punches. Crawford going to be like 30 punches.
Yeah, just about, yeah. But it would be easier if Crawford gets him there when he's not completely like his output is super high. I say it just goes up and up after like every round. So
you thought Crawford be buffering?
Yeah, Crawford be buffering.
It
would be in Crawford's best interest to try to put up the activity a little earlier.
Start fast.
Get him out, so he can land some more.
But what's he going to do to take away the double jab left and then go to the body?
I think that he's going to, because the thing is, he's going to try to counter punch and punch with Spence, because even Bomac has kind of like laid away the game plan of what Spence likes to do. Spence likes to double jab, tap, and then either throw a left to the hook, a left hook to the body, or a left hook to the body, or to the head. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna punch in between the tap. So when Spence does his double jab, On the second jab, I think Crawford is going to try to line him up with something.
P, let me ask you something real quick, P. Let me ask you. Do you think Crawford can neutralize Spence's jab?
He can if he can measure the distance, and that's going to be the problem. Because the way, like, Spence with his jab, even though Spence doesn't have, like, the best footwork, and he's not, like, great at fighting backwards, I still think he's good enough on his feet to at least move, like, straight back to at least make it harder to measure the distance. And that's good because Crawford hasn't really fought a guy with a good of jab as Spence. The only person that you could say that he's fought with as good of a jab as Spence was Kell Brook. And that was an old Kell Brook.
What about Benavidez?
That was out of prime Kell Brook.
What about Benavidez?
Benavidez, you could say Benavidez too. But I think Kell's jab is a little better than Benavidez for the gameplay that they.
Yeah, it is.
Because
but one of their jabs went 12 rounds or almost 12 rounds.
Yeah, but Benavidez is Benavidez is a rangier fighter, so like he also likes to counter. He likes to jab and counter, and like Crawford was having issues with the counter because he's a counter guy. So like that was the issue there. Spence is not a counter guy, so it's a different gameplay. Kell's not a counter guy, so like it's not the same as Benavidez. But I get your point, and so I think it's going to come down to Crawford trying to line him up in mid-range with something when he's coming in, and I could see him hurting. Spence. I don't think Spence is going to have the whole. I think people are what Ugas did, the mouthpiece, and I don't think that's going to happen. Honestly, if it does, then
it sounds like you're picking Spence.
That's what you got from that?
Yeah.
Damn.
So, honestly, I think in the end, the output is going to be a lot. And I think at the end, if Crawford doesn't get him out of there, like, within, like, the first 5 rounds, I think it just gets progressively worse for Crawford. And I think he loses a decision. So I'm going Spence.
Okay, so the guy who ends up always stopping people in late rounds gonna end up losing a decision.
But the guys that he fought that he got out of there late slowed down late. When he
Spence don't slow down.
When he stopped, quote unquote, Porter.
He did stop Porter.
Porter was slowed down by then. By then, the output wasn't there like it was.
The fight was getting closer. Like you can say it was even or Porter was winning.
Crawford had already turned the top. I'm saying so Spence is not going to slow down earlier. Spence is actually the opposite in that he gains momentum later on.
He becomes a dog.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you kind of envision like a Paul Williams versus Margarito type of fight, or like a 115, 113 type of fight?
And you're going to say Margarito. And you're going to say
No, the reason why I say that because it was the two boogeymen that nobody wanted to fight. At the time, real talk, and they were both the premier pressure fighters, and they knew how to come forward and put damage on niggas. Both body, head punchers, whatever. Durable, throw a lot of punches, but we didn't get a fight of the year from them niggas. But we got a good solid fight though.
That was it was a really, really good fade.
It was, but I don't remember it being like a fight of the year though.
That shit was hard, bro. Like
it was a hard fight, but I don't remember, and I've seen it several times. But I remember the difference being Paul Williams just getting on his back foot, moving, using lateral movement, and winning the fight in the 12th round by just outboxing the fuck out of Margarito.
Well, he was throwing too. Like he threw like 120.
Yeah, he was aggressively outboxing. See, niggas are so used to the 20 punches around outboxing niggas. No, like when Paul Williams would outbox niggas, he was outboxing niggas with 65 punches.
In the inside, but the last round of
he did it on the outside in the 12.
In the Margarito fight.
Yeah, in the Margarito fight. Yeah,
he finally used his advantage kind of. I mean, Margarito's a big welterweight too, but I'm saying Paul was a little longer. Pause. You know what I mean?
Well, so my question, King P, is if the fight is on that level and it's up for grabs, who you think takes it?
Spence.
So what's your prediction? You predicted Spence or Crawford?
Spence. I'm going Spence by decision.
You said Spence, but
Like,
Spence by decision?
yes. I'm going Spence by decision. Like 115, 113, maybe 116, 112, like one of those type of like cards.
Anybody getting a drop?
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a split decision, honestly, though. Because some judge might favor what Crawford's doing better. So cleaner, effective work, they might go for Crawford.
Do you think Crawford?
But it's gonna be like a Golovkin Canelo type of fight.
You think Crawford will stun? You think Crawford will stun him?
He might stun him.
yeah, I do think he's gonna rock him at least a couple times in that fight.
What's the odds you give?
But I can see. Here's the thing. I can see both of them hurting each other.
What if both niggas get dropped and we get crazy fight of the year, fight of the decade type shit? I mean, but hold on, what's the percentage?
The meme machine could put hands on fucking Crawford.
We saw meme, and that's the thing. Like people are like, well, Crawford going switch hitter, going southpaw. Like it's just funny because every time Crawford goes southpaw, he's just more hittable, especially from another southpaw.
That's why he usually walks you down in southpaw.
But he's got like a 10 win streak in southpaw.
He's gonna walk right into some jabs and some hooks to the body if he just tries to walk.
But see, remember the left is going to be open. Like, when you got the two southpaws, it's like you really don't have the jabs obstructing each other like that. So if Spence worked on like throwing different combinations and shit, you really might start seeing these niggas rock them, sock them, because, like you said, Crawford more hittable, and then it's like you got two southpaws like throwing.
Yeah, I mean they're both gonna get hit with some shots.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't. I mean,
what the fuck y'all niggas talking about in the chat? God damn. Y'all niggas wanted Crawford Spence all this time. Now y'all talking about like video games and shit.
Yeah. It's all good.
Oh, but not salute y'all. I mean, y'all the squad is gang.
LB, man, you're the last one. Yeah, I need you. We need that prediction, bro. You're the last one. Ain't no half stepping.
Let's hear it. I want to hear this breakdown.
On the poll, I actually picked Spence, but it should have been undecided, really, because I'm still undecided. I kind of really just want to see the weigh-in and see how both these niggas look. Pause. Mm-hmm. Almost like I feel this one of those fights where somebody's getting clipped. I don't really see a distance fight. If Crawford really could get some shots off, pause in between, but I just feel like he'll get pushed back before he could really do the damage that he need to do to Spence. You might see.
See, he got 12 rounds.
Yeah, but fucking Crawford kind of fight behind you a little in them early rounds, man. Like, and Spence, even Spence at his normal pace is going to outpace Crawford and push him back. So if Crawford trying to download this nigga, he going to be buffering. I can see these niggas trying to get off right hooks. This shit might look like fucking Kelly Hamed, nigga.
Yeah, he's gonna.
That'd be a great fight.
He's gonna try to download information. Meanwhile, Spence will have to tap the computer to make it go to make him go faster.
Yeah. like one nigga is on like DSL when it first came out, and the other niggas like on cable internet when it first came out. Like, so they both got their advantages and disadvantages. Like, hopefully the ref ain't on dial up though. Hold on, salute, John Dada. Crawford better box or his eye socket leaving with Spence. I seen the all access episodes.
Y'all seen that
Spence had the
picture?
mouthpiece and he had the eyeball. I thought that was cool.
Do y'all see that Photoshop picture of Crawford with the eye, the Ugas eye? I know y'all seen that before on Twitter.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
You seen that? Oh, that's like corner.
But damn, I'm leaning toward Crawford stopping this nigga like maybe 6 rounds.
6 rounds.
Crazy. That's crazy. 6?
Yeah, like I feel like these niggas are just gonna go at it. They don't have the type of styles where they're gonna fill each other out. And even then, I feel like someone's getting clipped. It's either I feel like Spence might knock this nigga out if he starts like really putting punches together on this nigga. Crawford's so fucking hittable now.
He just gonna be like a war.
Athletic as fuck, and Crawford could just throw, huh?
Pause.
He just gonna be.
I mean,
pause.
pause.
It's not like you think it's gonna be more of a fight, you know, like you know, not to compare it to the war with Hearns and Hagler, but I mean,
I feel like that's what it's gonna be. Like these niggas, like we gonna see like a Hagler Hearns. All and all due respect to them niggas.
Yeah, that's the goat. That's gonna be the GOAT fight, you know. So I'm just saying that.
I think we're gonna see like a little aggressive boxing match between these dudes, and you know they're gonna be in each other's wheelhouse, and kind of like how King P was saying. But I just feel like Crawford might just clip this nigga. Like it's all about punch resistance first. Lost a step. Like I felt like Spence looked better against Ugas than Crawford looked against Evanesian, and they both stopped their opponents. But Spence looked more buzzed than Crawford looked. But then Crawford looked more hittable than Spence did, if that makes sense.
That's a good breakdown.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A lot of sense.
So it's like one nigga you worried about getting hit with the Fight Night champion counter, and you see when the screens shake and the lights start flashing, you worried about Spence getting hit with that shit. Mm-hmm. Like you worried about this nigga, like and he could be fucking winning this shit. He could be bow, 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 boom, 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 looking like a southpaw Epo. Just But fucking, you worried about that moment where Crawford just or do some shit, uppercut or a hook or a Golovkin smash or a rudder under smash or whatever the fuck. I like to see a nigga do a Shuttleworth punch one of these days and just Rome know what I'm talking about. The anime punch. But like you're worried about that. But the fucking on the flip side with Crawford, you're that nigga who's on the couch watching your man's play online, whatever, or playing somebody else, and you know you got downs, and you know you do got the energy, like his energy good, but it's slowly getting chipped away because he keep getting touched. Pause. He keep getting hit with like 1-2s. Mm-hmm. Like he's getting counters, like he's landing haymakers, but he's like, God damn, it's like nigga, like block, motherfucker, block, like yo, chill. Like the nigga holding R1 sometimes, like he's slipping some jabs every now and then, whatever. Like he's bobbing and weaving a little bit, but he always end up fucking at the end of some punches, yo, and you'll see his fucking head snap back. But he's not getting like really wobbled though. But you keep seeing him getting hit, and so you're just as a spectator, you're worried about two different things if you're rooting or predicting for either guy. That's what makes this fight so interesting, man, and it makes it so hard to predict. You know what? I'm gonna spice it up a little. If you could choose one superpower, what would it be? And I'm gonna ask everybody like the question.
Damn,
Pat first.
I was gonna say one last thing. I was gonna say that I'm just making my prediction but I'm not like invested in this fight. I just want to see a good fight regardless of who wins.
Yeah, me too. Like me too.
All I know
agree.
is that like with all the fans that are invested in this, because we got so many people invested, it don't matter who wins because at the end of Saturday night,
it's going to be some torn hearts.
Let me put it like this: as my man Big said, it's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower
bringing. Dog, I'm not gonna lie. The Spence fan, I like Spence. I do like Spence.
Yeah.
But sometimes the Spence fans, because the Spence fans are more prominent. I feel like, God damn, they dick ride so tough. Pause. It's just like I get sick of seeing that shit on my timeline, man. God damn. We need to get some humble pie, man. Some humble fish pie or something.
Crawford, a lot of Crawford fans aren't any better. They're kind of.
They're not. They're worse.
These niggas is about the same. Real tough.
But be honest.
I'm a Thurman fan. Like,
but be honest.
I just want to really see a good fight. You can flip a coin, whoever wins by knockout, but this shit getting a knockout, yo.
And flipping coin. Speaking of, I heard they're gonna flip a coin to see who walks out first and last. I think Zab Judah should flip the coin because he's the last undisputed welterweight. That'd be dope.
I mean, if they do, I mean, to me, that's like a minor thing. Like, I mean, I know
that don't matter at all.
But. I mean, to me, it's just like, yeah. Like, if they got flip the coin, they got flip the coin.
No, I mean, some people were making a big deal out of it.
I think, even though I think Spence should he's the ace. I think Spence should walk out first.
I mean, some fighters do like that is a thing because if you remember when Sergio Martinez fought Miguel Cotto, that was one of the things he was mad about. He's like, well, I should be introduced last, I should come out last. I'm the champion. Yeah, like made such a big deal about Cotto's.
I mean, that's the truth.
That's true.
If you the champ, you come out last, nigga. I walk past you with my belt while you already in the ring waiting on me.
Cotto's the A side. Cotto was
They're both champ.
But I feel you. But when you the champ, my nigga. Especially when you earned it. When you beat a middleweight champion.
So now belts matter.
What do you mean? I'm just saying, like he beat Pavlik though. Wasn't Pavlik the nigga?
We brought it back like a TV show.
Hold on, wait, but hold on. Even wasn't Pavlik the dude though?
No, Pavlik was.
Then why would it belt wouldn't even matter at that point?
But because he's saying, well, he's the champion, but like Cotto's the A side. Cotto was the A side, so that was the thing. It's like
I feel you, but he on Diva. Didn't he have him? He made him weigh in earlier. I mean, it was a catch weight.
Yeah, it was a catch weight. Yeah, it was a catch weight.
It was a catch weight.
It was.
So that's some extra whole shit.
Oh wait, hold on, but like we seen catch weight. Like Sergio himself was in a catch weight fight when he fought Paul Williams the second time for the middleweight title for WBC. That was at a catch weight. It was at 158. So like people are like, oh, a catch weight's okay for some fights, but it's not okay for other fights.
All right, so who you thought should have walked out first for Roy Jones versus Tarver? The nigga who was the nigga.
The A side. Huh? Well, I mean, the first.
I mean, because both niggas made a big deal about it. Because one nigga's looking at it like, "Hey, I'm the nigga at light heavyweight, and I'm jumping up to heavyweight." And then it's like the other dude come behind him and becomes the new nigga at light heavyweight. And so now So now the nigga who was never beat now, he comes back and he's like, hold on, I should still be the dude.
Roy is the A side. Like, sorry, the A side.
It's a Florida thing, nigga. You wouldn't understand. And y'all don't be playing ball and be fighting for downs and shit anyway, nigga. Like, you wouldn't understand, nigga.
Real quick, let me ask y'all: do y'all have like slight, this could be a drawish type vibe to a trilogy type thing? You know what I mean? Or hopefully, I hope winner takes all. I don't want to see a draw.
These niggas get hit too much for this shit to be.
These niggas, think about it. These niggas are already old enough. We're like, Ray Leonard.
The thing is, Crawford. I bet Crawford is mad at Canelo because. Like Crawford, if Crawford beat Spence, he was adamant he wanted to fight Charlo. Now,
yeah. And that's kind of funny. It's kind of ironic because Spence supposedly it's a rumored to fight Charlo potentially. So it's kind of. I mean Canelo. Spence was supposed to fight.
But they saying Canelo supposed to fight both Charlos and Spence
over David. That's a fucking duck and a half. Whatever. Yes.
Yes, But yeah, no, I'm like, my prediction is like, I'm probably the first one here to actually was like, yeah, that my prediction hasn't changed, but
It hasn't wavered. I mean, I'm with you, Pat. I'm a little bit more towards like I can see Spence winning a decision, but I'm still sticking with my guns. I think Bud will time him. I mean, what he got 10, 11 round straight KOs since he moved to welterweight. I know it's not the opposition,
Yeah,
that nigga gonna spark out Spence, if he start punching with this.
Because in some ways, this is like a John Ennis-sized welterweight that could fight a 160 against a Devin Haney-sized with KO power type of thing, 135 to 140 to 140. Because this is Spence this is Crawford's third division, so it's just kind of like, damn. Can he hurt Spence? You know what I mean?
I'm sure he could. If Porter can hurt Spence, I'm sure Crawford can.
Yeah,
because and that's the thing. Because because like I said, Crawford was landing heat. Porter was landing heat on Spence. Like that was the reason I was surprised. Because I thought Spence would knock Porter out, and Porter out here was doing all types of wild shit on him. Like
he dropped him late.
And that's the thing. Spence don't really move his head like that. He's just gonna cover up and try to use like footwork to kind of avoid the shots.
Spence is more quote unquote basic textbook, but he's great at what he does. As an up and down fighter. I feel like even he might have better defense than Crawford. I mean, he evades shots more than Crawford does. He is more responsible. He's more defensively responsible. I feel
because I think he keeps his hands up more.
But that's the thing. Like Spence.
Crawford moves his head.
Spence puts himself in position where it's like he's not getting hit with like fighters like best shot. Like you're not gonna land the R1 button on him. Like
man, you saw the Porter fight, nigga.
Yeah.
I think was landing R1s and R2s.
Yeah, even then, like he was like an R1 from Porter.
Nigga, fuck that. Spence was being buzzed. Like, hold on. Like, hey, yo, Pat, did these niggas watch the fight I saw?
Porter was standing his ground and then
Porter was them knocking this nigga around.
Yeah.
He buzzed him once. He did buzz him once.
I mean, it was more than once.
It was more than once, like 3 times, nigga.
No,
What the fuck?
It was like
there was a few sequences. I mean, there was.
I'm not saying he like full blown stunned, staggered Spence, but he rocked him, buzzed him like 3 times.
Like even in the knockdown round when Spence put him down, Porter got up and went to knocking him around. Like,
Porter, I give Porter props. He's like, come on, bring it. After when he got knocked down,
literally the knockdown was a difference in that fight.
Only difference. Some people pick Porter. Some people pick Porter to win that.
I remember it was a shitload of Spence fans that was just thinking like Spence was going to just wipe his ass with Porter and just, he gonna stop him. So that's what makes me kind of be like, damn, you gonna stop Crawford like that? Like,
no, they're acting like Crawford is gonna get steamrolled. You know what I mean? I don't think either guy really can get steamrolled. You know what I mean?
But who's more hittable, Porter or Crawford?
Yeah, I mean Crawford. I mean Porter gets it too, but yeah, Crawford rolls with the shots though. I mean, Crawford has got his legs tangled again. Crawford got his legs tangled with Mean Machine. That was a slight leg tangle. You know what I'm saying? Rabbit punch.
Let me ask you this: who have we seen Crawford fight where he was really like countering with the nigga and not just backing him down, walking him down, kind of beating him up, throwing him more punches, forcing him back?
The Porter fight was just a back and forth, dog fight. I feel like.
And he would counter in combinations,
in combos, yeah. But they was trading in that fight. I feel like.
But so okay, that's one where he was countering. But what? Any other fights?
This troll Terence Crawford account is like, wow, he's seen some wild shit for a minute.
Yeah, like
I'm starting to wonder if that's Android.
But he wouldn't like troll like that though.
I don't know. Like Android ain't showed up ever since this Crawford guy showed up. We haven't seen Android and Terence Crawford.
No, don't blame our boy. Don't blame our boy Android with that. No.
No, I like Android. Shout out to Android. I'm just fucking around.
So do we talk about Victor Post or what the fuck for? Like,
a nigga said the difference between Shutter and light skin is 11:49. 11:59. My bad.
And what the fuck does that even mean, yo?
And Crawford, my nigga, but he gotta stop. I know it's his first title fight, but you don't gotta keep bringing up the Ricky Burns, bro. Don't stop bringing up the Ricky Burns fight, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't even really beat up Ricky Burns. That was like a 116, 112 fight.
Same Ricky Burns that got a gift against Beltran.
And got his ass whooped. Like Beltran beat up Ricky Burns more than Crawford did. But then Crawford beat Beltran.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's literally still one of his better wins. I don't care what nobody say, because Beltran went the distance and at least tried to fucking win. Like,
sure.
Yo, real quick, do y'all see a nigga copping pleas after a loss? Do y'all see one of these niggas copping pleas?
I mean, there's built-in excuse both ways. Crawford's old; he's a third division. Naturally.
I know that's
he's refreshed. He hasn't been having no wars.
That's the general consensus. But I'm talking about, do you think one of them is going to give an excuse?
Oh, themselves? I could see Spence. Maybe I stayed at the wait too long. Maybe that could be out for him, kind of. I'm just saying. Fans are gonna say for Spence, "Oh, car accident." I stayed at Walt. He should have moved.
That is gonna say that.
He should have moved up, type of thing. He's not the same fighter. I don't know.
But then we don't need to see a Spence.
So what's Crawford's? What would Crawford's excuse be?
Himself? I don't think Crawford would make an excuse. But I feel like I don't. But there are some built-in excuses of him.
Nah, he gonna run to the dressing room after he loses.
He ain't gonna say that. I can see Crawford being a sore loser if it's a decision and Crawford loses and he thinks he won. Yeah, I could see.
This nigga flip over tables. I can see that being crazy.
I can see that nigga kind of snapping at Jim Gray a little bit. Not on some Broner shit, but just slightly.
That would be funny.
Oh my goodness!
That nigga lose a decision and just start beating everybody ass in the ring. Like what?
I mean that or snapping like Anthony Joshua did after the second Usyk fight.
Yeah. That was crazy. Like, oh man. Nah, we need a fight. We just need a good fight. I don't need all this extra fuckery. Yo.
In the end, because as we mentioned before with the fight of the years, all the fight of the years are pretty much not from the major players, with maybe the exception of Better Beef. Like like a major fighter. Like all our fight of the years are pretty much the B levels, like really doing work.
Yeah, like we need an elite fight of the year. Like, because that's the difference with 2019. 2019, all the elite matchups were like great fights. It wasn't just a great matchup and a mid fight or a good fight or an okay fight. It was okay. Hooker Ramirez, great fight. Prograis Taylor, great fight. Spence Porter, great fight. Inoue Daenerys, great fight. Devlin great fight.
Nigga.
Yeah, nigga, great fight. Nigga,
Who you got, Orca, real quick before we go? Orca, if before we wrap up, what's your official prediction on this though? If you were to,
I thought Orca picked Crawford, but
did he pick him?
I thought someone was saying.
Yeah, and I know people have been picked Crawford. Orca mentioned Crawford. I know Rob D. Salute Rob D. picked Crawford in 10. Yeah, I mean Chris Brand, Crawford KO in 7. Yeah.
All these niggas picking Crawford. Damn, man.
Crawford is like,
y'all ain't gonna want no more Texas barbecue when Spence beat that ass.
Yo, Pat, what the Vegas odds still read? Is still 50-50? Or is it leaning towards Crawford yet?
Crawford is
who the favorite in this shit?
Crawford's a slight favorite from our team, but let's let Pat check it out.
Crawford is the betting favorite on FanDuel.
Like barely.
By how many points?
Orca said he's picking Spence. Spence was like a plus 145 underdog. It was close. At one point, he was like a week ago, he was plus 200. I was like, what? Like that can't, like, because if that's the case, I got to put something down on Spence just off GP.
Damn.
Yeah, he's plus 116 right now, and Crawford is minus 146.
Yeah. So the odds are getting a lot closer to these guys.
A decision. Let me see. So for Spence, a decision is plus 200. KO is plus 600. Crawford plus a decision is plus 165, and a Crawford KO is plus 350. And so if you're betting Crawford, you bet the knockout.
You bet the KO, right?
You bet the knockout if you think he's gonna win. So yeah,
but Spence gonna win by knockout though. Look at dude. Look, remember, Spence beats up niggas. Like, don't look when you go like. That's why I said the fight could low key. If it goes like the distance shit, it could low key look like Golovkin Canelo 2, where one nigga's gonna be like oohing and eyeing niggas with flashy counters and getting his head fucking bopped up with hard ass jabs and 1-2s.
By the way, I'm looking at the other fight that's on the undercard, the co-main. Giovanni Cabrera is a plus 510 underdog.
I'm picking Gio. Hey, are we talking about the undercard?
Yeah, right. Yeah, go into it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I think Gio's gonna give Pitbull a hard fight.
Yeah, like
I think Gio can win. Pitbull ain't fought light body since Tank. You know what I'm saying? He's fought old dudes or dudes he had to bring.
Honestly, I think that's a fight of the year too.
yeah, like
imagine a fight of the year and then go into Crawford Spence. Like,
yeah, because
wow.
I've been criticizing Isak Cruz since that Tank fight because he ain't fighting no way. Niggas making a big deal of him. Like, yo, he's not fighting nobody. Like,
he's fighting light body since that December against that payday for Tank, and he's been trying to do everything minimal to get that Tank rematch.
Yeah, and then shout out to Cabrera's brother who actually broke the news first. You heard it here.
Very early.
He was gonna be on the shit. So yeah, I mean, Cabrera. I mean, he put his foot in
Flores.
Yeah, and Gabriel Flores' ass, like so it's like I mean he knocked him down 3 times, like he won.
He should have stopped him. That's still an A performance, A plus. He should have stopped
still
him.
A performance because he's not a big puncher either. He's like
not a big puncher. Yeah, not a big puncher.
I mean, but give him. I mean, but Flores is tough though.
Yeah, he's tough.
Flores could take a licking and pause. Like that dude tough, man. That kid
I could see Cabrera getting robbed. Some shit,
And then of course we know we got Donaire. I say no.
But hold on, wait. What's everybody official prediction for that fight though?
Oh, Cabrera decision.
Yeah, I go Cabrera decision.
Cabrera decision. King P2.
Yeah.
Pat. I mean Rome. I'm sorry, Rome.
Cabrera decision.
I think.
Yeah, is this the first time we all agree Cabrera decision?
I mean, that's the way it gotta go.
All right, wow, damn, all right. King P, put something on the Cruz by decision. Cause honestly, this is one of those random. When's the last time we had a close 50-50 fight? Because it's a 50-50 fight. Honest to God, it's a 50-50 fight. And all of us were like certain one nigga wins. Mm-hmm. It's been a while, right?
Were we all picked 4 or 5 of us? Yeah, I can't think of one other one.
I can't think of one either. I mean,
we've had a couple. It's rare, but I've seen it go left, and we're all like, damn, I can't believe it. Like Valdez Brochel is one of them.
I mean, Valdez versus Blue Nose. We all picked Blue. Like that was a pretty close fight. We all picked Blue Nose, but that's our boy.
Hey, yeah, we sure did.
Yeah, we be fucking doubting Valdez. Good God. But he give niggas reason to doubt him, though. Fuck that. Hard fight happening.
This nigga's liking racist posts and chilling with alligators. I think that might beat him now.
And then, of course, we got Donaire and Santiago, for the vacant bantamweight title. And, like I said, I mean, Santiago, like I said, we mentioned before, he put Gary Antonio Russell through hell on that Fulton Figueroa card. And then Donaire is 40. So it's like he's coming off the knockout to Monster. So it's like,
still got that KO power,
though. Yeah, he does,
Well,
Donaire is a dog. He's not losing.
We made picks, the week before because it was supposed to be on the fucking Frank Martin card.
Yeah. And I don't. Let's see. Did I? Yeah, I think we all picked Donaire, right?
No, I think me and LB are. I know I picked.
I picked Santiago. I picked
Donaire.
I picked Donaire to look old in this fight, but I don't know. Maybe it's different.
Well, I picked him by KO, right?
You picked Donaire by KO.
I mean, Donaire has the best left hook in the business. Still, he does.
Right hand still.
He was bodying the young cats to get the second monster fight, but he's 40 in the fucking little division, man.
It all depends if he could take that how he responds after being cracked by like a motivated, like stronger monster that like rebuilt himself.
Right.
If
But
he
I
shows
mean,
like wear and
Father,
tear,
yeah, like Father Time is gonna come knocking on dude. We just don't know when.
Yeah.
Because like 40-year-olds in bantamweight is crazy. Like as Mace would say, it's crazy.
This might be his Chocolatito versus what's that one nigga fight?
Estrada.
Not Estrada. The one Kafai.
JCM Martinez.
Oh,
Kafai.
Kyle Yafai.
Kyle Yafai, yeah.
Oh, where you
this might be the Naz version of that fight.
I mean, if Donaire does it, like shit. More probably, honestly, he's one of the few fighters I don't want to see knocked out like that because
I think he's gonna look old.
He's one of my favorite fighters, man. I feel like he could get this.
He retired to Bali and he beat the young Filipino cat, right? He knocked
dude's been cracking motherfuckers like he's like I said, but
but he's 40 at 118. That's crazy,
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I want him to win, sure, but but if he gets brutally knocked out, then it's gonna happen.
I just think it'll be a sad. Just he loses decision. Like you think, damn.
Aaron, we heard this is not my room. This is my living room, and it is not dirty. It just looks that way, but it's not.
Yo, why niggas always cracking on this nigga room? Like y'all niggas.
It's not even my room, so. I can see why they would see that. It looks it, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is organized up.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was your room until you said that. So
I knew it wasn't because I've actually
thanks for clearing the air to me. Thank you for clearing the air. I thought it was your room.
Yeah.
No, I've said it because Karma was the first one to say it's like clean your room. Like that's not my room.
Oh yeah, you said that.
It's my living room. So
yeah, and then last
we got living room. These niggas.
And then last we got the opener, Yoenis Tellez versus Sergio Garcia, which is a crazy fight because I think Tellez is a Cuban prospect, and I think he's also a Samson fighter too, facing someone like Sergio Garcia. Like
I'm mad my boy Jesus Ramos got off that because I'm high. Him and Colin were 154 on my dark horses, but
it sucks that that Jesus Ramos got injured too, but at least this is it's an intriguing fight because. Because I think they're trying to see what they got with Tellez, like if he can actually handle Sergio Garcia. Because Sergio Garcia gave he lost to Harrison, but he gave Fundora a really hard fight.
He's Cuban, right? He's Cuban.
Yeah, he's Cuban.
They're probably trying to. They're probably if he shows out and gets a knockout or something, they'll probably try to replace Yoelvis Gomez with this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because but then I can also see that happen too. Like because if Tellez wins, he probably gets a 154 ranking, a top 10 ranking.
He'll get some buzz. He'll get some buzz if he gets a nice little win.
Yeah, because this is definitely a good opener. So
Sergio Garcia is he's not really easy. He's like a Sandro Martin spoiling ass motherfucker. You know?
Oh yeah, no, he's not easy win. Like
not an easy win.
Yeah, but he's capable. He can box. He's tough.
Tony Garcia.
Your boxing ability got to really be on point to really kind of.
Because he kind of halfway got robbed against Fundora, but Tony Harrison boxed him up after.
Oh yeah, Tony Harrison boxed him up. That's for damn sure. Yeah.
The Fundora fight was close though. It wasn't their best before.
But like I said, 154 does. Pretty much. I have never seen a weak 154 fight. Like it's been a minute since I've actually heard of a really weak one. So I fuck with this fight. So with these changes, like the undercard is probably I'd say maybe an A- or something like that. Obviously because.
Y'all think it got better?
I'll give it a solid A.
Y'all think it got better
no minus
with their
about
title
it.
fight over the Jesus Ramos? Getting him pulled up from that card.
Jesus Ramos would have been a better fight, but I felt like damn, they took something away, like they exchanged something out, but it was still decent. Like that's what it is.
They got rid of the heavyweight fight. I wasn't really looking forward to because
that was gonna be. But sometimes with heavyweight fights, you need a heavyweight fight.
Unless it's like two undefeated heavyweight prospects, where it's kind of guaranteed for these niggas to throw hands.
But Kownaki Kumano,
I ain't really trying to see that on a pay-per-view opener.
But if we got a Kownaki Kumano fight, that would have been cool on a pay-per-view, no? You know what I mean?
Kownaki who?
The Kolonaki fight where he, the last fight he had with the dude.
Kusma.
Get the fuck out of here with Kuzman.
That was a good fight. What that was?
It was a good fight, but I mean, is it like, nigga? Like, no. I need a meaningful heavyweight fight, not no
something like to progress the story. I got you.
Jobber Festival. Like, look, if we talk about meaningful heavyweight fight, give me like a Jared Anderson, a Jabba type shit, or something, or fucking Jermaine Franklin, or I mean some shit like that, like a meaningful heavyweight fight, like Frank Sanchez versus
Frank Sanchez has been on the sidelines for how fucking long?
Yeah, Frank
now?
Sanchez is just.
I want to shit. I throw back up the fucking Frank Sanchez, Johnny Rice, like shit.
Ooh, I was thinking about that name. I was thinking about Frank Sanchez versus Johnny.
Like fuck that. I'd fuck with that fight. Like you put either two of those names together or match them up with any other heavyweight, and I'll be cool with an opener on that level. But give me an opener. If it's a heavyweight opener, give me a fucking meaningful heavyweight. That's what I'm saying. Don't give me no, like, a nigga who's damn, you recycled ass nigga shit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give me the fucking Robert Guerrero version of a heavyweight bout type shit.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, before we go, so how's everyone pretty much watching this? Like, I mean, movie theater. Well, no, they're not putting it in the movies yet. They haven't announced it. So, I mean, I'm ordering at my place.
The movie. I'm gonna go watch it at the bar. I'm gonna find a bar to watch it at.
Yeah, and
I said Pilot wants Kalnaki to die.
And then
I'm gonna probably watch that shit at the crib, chilling on some regular shit.
Yeah, no, I'm ordering. I'm having somebody over, So yeah, we're just gonna shoot it up, So it's gonna be good. Yeah, because I mean, if they throw it in the movie theaters in the last minute, then yeah, I will go to the theaters though, because I actually like the experience. Yes, the movie theaters I go to, they serve liquor, so it's all right.
I got the movie theater at the crib, nigga.
But yeah, no, I think we gave this card enough bars or whatever. So yeah, so stands, you can continue to argue about contracts and shit like that and all that other nonsense for another 9 days or whatever. But yeah, that Saturday, all that shit, I don't want to hear nothing about contracts. I only want to hear about the fight. Like talk about what happened in the fight. Like leave all that contract shit and everything.
It's gonna wrap up next week. Like niggas is really gonna go in. It's gonna be a stand war. Like, cause remember, this is the first super fight that it's kind of been like, even though it's been a quick promotion feel to it, there's been a lot of engagement with Crawford and Spence with the fans.
The fan base is like a little bit, not as much extreme, but Pacquiao, Mayweather, and like the older, like a few years ago with Wilder, AJ. There's that kind of rabid fan base to go in both ways. You know what I mean, Pons?
Well, Wilder and Fury.
Wilder Fury, but Wilder AJ, when it should have been, we missed it as Apex. That was the fan base was kind of crazy on that a little bit.
And Golovkin, Canelo, like these are the last big super fights. But the difference with this is like none of those boxers really did like all the type of blog circuits, the media shit, like for their type of fights. Like, so it's like I feel like this fight more connected to the fans than a lot of like for instance Pacquiao Floyd, like that shit was so corporate, man. These niggas ain't on no blogs. They not hitting up all these interviews, YouTubers, none of that shit. Like none of these Golovkin, Canelo weren't on that type shit. Like, like Spence, Crawford, like, and even Golovkin. I'm sorry, not Golovkin. Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. Like this year have been like the fights for the fans. Like it's just crazy. It's different, man. Like I really felt like they did it like this one's for the fans. Like, so it's just different vibe. Like That's why it means so much. Like these niggas really need to have a good fight because.
Well, what do you think, real quick, sales wise? You think 700,000 pay-per-view buys? You think that's realistic?
I think we'll get a mil.
Yeah, I also think we'll get a mil.
Yeah, we'll get a mil. Now, will it surpass?
It'll be a little bit under 10 grand.
I mean, in my mind, it should, but this is. The casuals are kind of, they're like the inmates running around in the asylum right now. So it's like,
but I wish these niggas was more active leading up to this fight. That's the only thing that kind of hurt it too. But then it's like welterweight is too stacked, and these niggas ain't Floyd and Pacquiao where they could keep like fighting niggas and dominating niggas for the most part.
Yeah, because eventually, is gonna happen, and
what happened like. Like somewhere, if these niggas is fighting, imagine if these niggas is fighting twice a year, and you're getting fucking Crawford Ortiz, Spence Boots, Crawford Thurman, Spence Stanionis. Like you're getting these level fights. Like
I'm taking 147 right now, probably for 140 though. 140 kind of has I'm an advocate of 140, but it's not been hitting like it should have been. So.
No, 147 is not hitting.
But we're getting this fight.
Yeah, 147 is not hitting. Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
140 kind of been a letdown, but other than the Kenneth Sims fight.
Dude, 147 is having the year 2019 had with 140 that.
No, Regis looked
now.
Bad. Regis and Josh Hunter both look bad. You know what I'm saying? They both. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a little underwhelming.
I mean, 147 is. I mean, 147.
Yeah, but they've been significant fights though. That's the difference.
Yeah, there's been title fights. The
problem is. Welter is like, right now, if Crawford and Spence don't deliver, no welterweight fight's going to deliver this year.
Remember, we didn't get Stanionis Ortiz.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one got nixed. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, that hurt 147.
But I feel like this fight, I mean, 140's been cool, but it's been a little underwhelming. Like, to get this fight at 147, this Vince Crawford, I mean.
Well, like I said, we judge it. I mean, it's cool we're getting it, but we have to judge the action. Like, if the fight's a dud, then, it's not. I'm not going to put over 140 at all.
We had Speedy, Speedy versus Rashidi Ellis versus Villa, which was a really good fight. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, why the fuck are you mentioning that fight? What does that got to do?
It was a good fight. It was this year. It was a good fight. The fuck?
Oh, that was a good fight.
Yeah, well, yeah, though 147 though. Yeah, because
you're talking about 147, nigga. That ain't no big marquee fight, nigga. Compare that to 135.
135 is probably top dog right now.
140.
135 got the best top 10. I feel like 140 is right there too.
So even light heavyweight gonna heat up again with Better Beef.
Featherweight's dope, but yeah.
Think about Better Beef fight Yard and Caleb Smith. Nigga, that's a solid one. That's a solid light heavyweight year until some other niggas step up. It's just Bivol ain't doing shit.
That bloke is getting knocked the fuck out.
Who?
Cal Smith.
He's saying the British shouldn't react. He's saying the British shouldn't react.
Like that's what's probably gonna happen, but I still think we'll get a good fight. It's not gonna be like he ain't gonna treat Better Beef like a little nigga like he Canelo. Like he gonna really try to fight this nigga off of him.
Oh, he better. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. A nigga you better fight off of you is different than a nigga you should have fought off of you.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait for that fight because Callum has a lot to prove to me. Because, like I said, I'm still very sour on him from that kid. Because as a tall nigga, I didn't like what I saw in that fight at all. Like for a nigga that's my height, getting pummeled by a 5'9" nigga like that in his arms, like nah, that's real unacceptable.
And Canelo don't even look 5'9". Like that nigga's like more of like 5.
He's not 5'9". He's like 5'7".
Like 5'7".
That's even worse.
I seen him in person, when they had the fucking the Floyd Canelo press conference. Like
I don't think Derrick James gonna go 3-0. When he got the Joshua White fight, the Crawford Spence and Charlo Canelo. I don't know if Derrick James is gonna get a fucking.
He's going 2-for-1.
Well, he got the Frank Martin fight out the way. Thing.
Yeah. He got one marked off. He need 3 more though. He need 3 more.
Yeah, 3 more. He'll do better than Reynoso.
Joshua's beating.
Yeah, Joshua's gonna beat White. If he loses to White, this version of White,
if he can't stop
goodness!
If he can't stop with the uppercut and White's allergic to the uppercut, it's a wrap for Joshua.
I don't care how busy PJ is. He's got to get on the podcast and help me roast Pat. for old time's sake, if fucking if Dylan White beats AJ.
Well, we won't put that negative energy in the air. Right?
EJ, AJ, all the J's don't matter.
I got a poll suggestion. We might got to do a poll suggestion. Which fighter is most likely to lose? Which Derek Chain's fighters train is most likely to lose between the three?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna try to remember to do it. I'm gonna try to remember if tomorrow.
Word.
Yeah.
But yo, let's wrap this up so we can get up out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here, man.
So, anyone have any final thoughts before I said?
Yeah, final thoughts. Just because you get into a car accident don't mean your life is over. You still have a chance to knock niggas out, nigga, and you gonna do it next week on Saturday, nigga.
I just got one thing.
That's gonna be my birthday gift. My birthday gift on Friday. My birthday is on Friday. My gift is gonna be delivered on Saturday at about 11, 12. I don't know, maybe 1.
Happy early birthday.
I hope this ain't a late ass 1 o'clock main event.
Better listen. If they start playing,
it's gonna be late as fuck. It's gonna be late.
If they start at 1, I'm catching the highlights. When you know that right now.
Damn. I just say
don't need to start.
I just say one thing.
11,
listen to Nas album. Listen to Magic 2. Magic 2 might be out right now on your streaming service. So listen to Magic 2 by Nas.
Yeah, and then catch that movie They Clone Tyrone with Jamie Foxx on Netflix. That's also coming out.
It's good.
No, I mean, I've got early reviews that saying
is it already out? Did it drop on Netflix already?
Because I seen the trailer, I was like, yo, that shit look raw.
Is it on Netflix?
I haven't seen the trailer.
Is it on Netflix right now?
And yes, Eric King, Warrior. Where I've done all 6 episodes.
Okay, yo, Pat, I watched episode 5 today. And that was with the jailhouse fight was dope.
It was.
That shit was fire. It was a good episode, like you said.
6 is
I gotta see number 6 though. It ain't post yet. But you said 6 is dope, like real fire, right?
Yeah.
Yo, honestly, I've been meaning to say this to you. I feel like Warrior is the first show that truly embodies the Spartacus vibe aura.
It do. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah.
All this time, like as far as like every episode is entertaining.
Like the dialogue is
dialogue, even the bars too. Like them niggas be dropping gems too. Like
I mean, it does have the alphabet scenes because one of them's on that.
Yeah,
top.
I guess that's Spartacus.
Yeah, just like Spartacus. Yeah.
What Shorty be saying? Cause she be schooling shit. The whore hole, the dot queen.
Yeah,
madam. What she said? Chinatown, there's no future. only today. And maybe tomorrow, like bars. Like I swear, that's how life been in 2023, nigga. Every day is like today, like.
Now I be calling people onions and ducks and shit like that.
Yeah, like you fucking onion. But yo, we used to call niggas ducks down here back in the day, so I ain't gonna lie. Like, seeing it brought back, like calling niggas ducks, like you fucking duck, nigga. Like,
all I gotta say though, with regards to that is, I mean, when that season is done, I think it's done in about 2 or 3 weeks or so. That's getting the review, and we're definitely gonna get some more TV.
Yeah, we're reviewing the motherfucker out of that goddamn show. Please, like, yo, we're gonna fucking review that show. Nothing stopping us from reviewing that show. And yo, I'm caught up all the way on motherfucking Swagger. I think when the new episode drop tomorrow, like or Saturday, like I gotta see the new one. I think it's episode 5 next.
I haven't started Swagger. That's the thing. Like
Swagger is fucking fire, yo. That shit, like, and I'm balling. It's like I'm playing basketball more now, so it's like. It's crazy whenever you see like a good boxing show or a good sports show and you're like living it, you're balling or you're boxing. Because like if you're training at a gym and you would watch an Epo at the same time, it's like next level. Just like if you watching like Swagger and you balling, nigga.
Eventually I'll have to put it in my queue because like I said, but
and you right, Ice Cube's son need to lose some goddamn weight, man. Shit. Motherfucker he got fat as fuck in season 2, nigga.
Yeah, I said.
No wonder he lost. He lost. He losing games and shit.
I mean, nigga was big boned after and then he was obese and cocaine bear, and now like I'm pretty sure.
Nah, this nigga's eating, son. Like this nigga low key eating.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell this nigga's making money, bro. Like, Cube set him up. Like, like they're straight up. But yeah, I mean that's my only final thought. Yeah, catch Warrior, and more TV movie review because we're gonna definitely get plenty of. We're gonna get back onto those.
I'm Korean and I don't like Korean drama. Oh, so you Korean? Damn. Okay, word. Shout out to Korea. You don't like they ain't really. I like the Korean fighting shows, nigga. Like the drama that is different. Like it don't. Like you gotta have some violence in my drama, nigga.
Well, I don't think he's talking about Warrior. I think someone mentioned something about K-drama on Netflix. I don't think he's not talking about Warrior.
I mean, because it's full of them shits, but it's like it got to be like My Name type of or
starting
whatever where it's violence.
It's starting to eat like Fat Boo.
Hold on, what'd you say?
No, Eric K. He's like, I'm starting to eat like Fat Boo. Damn, fat motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm fucking hungry, yo. Yeah, real talk, hot dog. Yeah, nigga, I gotta get something to eat. Let's end this shit, nigga. I'm glad all y'all tuned in. Salute the Joshua O and Android, whatever y'all play this back and listen to it. And anybody else.
Yeah, whoever ain't comment your answer to who you think wins or your breakdown in the comments for real.
The live will be up for sure.
And I'll have the Spence Crawford artwork colored by next week. So I just scanned it in. So I'm gonna jump on that. Like, I'm at official and I might be able to get some posters up, especially that in the NOA Monster fight, because you saw the artwork done for that. So so we going full throttle. We gonna try to have a cartoon done too. Damn, like niggas is Ring ain't busy with this fucking content. God damn, nigga.
Yes, sir.
So just like fill us, man, and I know Pat got a fucking article on the way somehow, somewhere.
Check
King P gonna be at another fucking interview or fight soon. Pilot gonna be high somewhere. I don't fucking know.
Check me out with the spoon and the rice and the knife. You know what I'm saying, with the fish.
Yeah. Man, you gonna be in tears when you see what the fuck we do to you in this goddamn cartoon, nigga. Jeez. Motherfuck, man. Like, oof. And Rome and me and Rome, we probably gonna drop a song. Like we gotta put out something, man. Like maybe the In My Blood joint, something. Yeah. So we might just drop a single out. You know what I mean? Heat the summer up. Like fuck that. I mean, like we might just do that. So yeah, that's it, nigga. Salute.
So yeah, for myself, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. For King P, Bodega P. For Conscious Pilot. And for Rome Top 5. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Oh, and salute Bruce Lee. The 50-year anniversary of his death. Legend. You already know. Shout out to Eric Kane for mentioning that.
Shit, Rome's computer was on computer love time for a minute. It kind of froze. It wasn't that.
I'm back, nigga.